Hello. Back with some more Outer Worlds. We are going to continue. Blue screen. Gotta remember to load this up before starting next time. Anyway, so yeah, we were determining which power regulator to swipe. The one from Edgewater or the one from the geothermal plant? And I've actually been debating it over the last couple of days since the stream. There we go. Alright. Before we jump in there, oh, I can't check it yet. There you go, sorry. 1 sec. It indeed says the Outer Worlds. Okay. I am missing something? That's weird. I wish it wasn't a card right by the weapon. I wish it was by my guy over on the right who's just taking up space, all the information. That would be very handy. Assault rifles, shut-off shotgun, that's what's missing. Okay. You, I guess. Hey, Siren of the Sea, how's it going? Okay. Let's make this decision. Good yourself? I'm doing okay. I'm very anxious and happy that I'm playing some more Spacer's Choice. Outer Worlds. I was about to say Spacer's Choice because that's what it says at the very top of the screen here. What am I doing here? Plant status, redirect power. Okay, irreversible. Alright, we are going to go with Edgewater. Hey, Debbie. How are you? Alright, here we go. Guys, the game is yelling at me. Late disregard for Space's Choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to the designated supervisor for your immediate reprimand. 1,028 experience. What a strange number to get, but okay. Your reputation with the faction has changed. If enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't, kill on sight. Leaving for a few days will call. Oh, I see. I'm doing peachy. That's good to hear. Convince the deserters to return. Alright. So I was leaning last stream towards the deserters. But I actually ended up going with Edgewater because I realized their self-sufficiency is still dependent on Spacer's Choice hardware. Or tech. And there's a lot of people still in Edgewater that could use their help. And even the guy running the show, he's just like lower middle management. He can't really be faulted. And he did admit wrongdoing. Right? I don't think he means to be, you know, that guy. You're ready to kill all the things and stuffs. All the things and all the stuffs. Hashtag that guy. Exactly. No one wants to be that guy. Alright, I gotta remember how to play this game. What am I using right now? I am using the plasma gun. We will stick with that. I cannot leave that way. Sorry, give me 1 sec. There we go. Sorry about that. Had to clear my throat, and I figured you probably didn't want to hear that, so here we are. Oh, this bridge has seen better days. Okay, Debbie, you've played Borderlands. Does this not give off a vibe very reminiscent of that? Yeah, exactly. It totally does. Yeah, okay. Like, most of my experience, I was explaining it to Skip and one or two of the other people that were in last stream. Oh, I dropped down. That's where I broke my leg. My experience is just with Tales, right? And watching streams of, like, Borderlands 3. I haven't actually played a proper Borderlands game. That's totally the vibe it gives me. How do I get that? Just let me up. I just... Here? Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. My faith was misplaced. Alright, fine. We'll go back down then. I call this Border Worlds. I like that name, Debbie. It feels a lot calmer, though. Like, Borderlands is very, very... Oh. Uh-oh. Mutiny. Poor horsey. Alright, so these are all the people that are currently not happy with me. So I have to go and convince... Oh, it's the workbench. Okay, I have to go and convince... What's her name? To come back to town and not to hate me.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Panda, I got enemy spammed in RE4 last night and had a total rage quit moment. I believe it. I hear that game is very difficult. And I know what it was like playing the first Resident Evil, so... Did you have a rage quit moment where you were ready to throw the controller but didn't? Or did you actually, like, okay, I need to stop this because this is enraging me? I got Reed needs his people back. This isn't the way I would explain it, any of these three. But, oh well.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
This is not a good idea. You don't tell somebody who feels this way that they're being unreasonable. Yeah, let's ask what happened.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away. But Reed
Big Poppy,
refused to
thank
treat
you for
him.
that host or raid.
Said my boy didn't
Give me a
deserve
sec.
treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Well, that's a good reason to be angry. Can I pause? Oh, I can pause it. All right. I exited angrily. Big Poppy, thank you for raiding. Hello, raiders. How are you all? Hey! Thank you, Debbie, for shouting them out there. Last playing Let It Die. How did the remainder of your stream go? Were you able to find yourself some pants? That is the most important and pressing question of all. Alright, I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. You didn't? Oh, I'm so sad. Streamers don't need pants. You only see them from the waist up. Oh, God. No, see. Alright. While that might be true, the game he's playing, when he gets damaged, his clothes and armor or whatever can get damaged too, to the point where it gets destroyed. And that seems to happen to Big Poppy frequently, so... And no matter what you say, you cannot blame me. Oof. It's not my fault, Big Poppy. Alright, I'm going to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Yeah, Reed isn't going to just leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
Well, why would you just tell me that?
My fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
She literally says she's the only one that knows how to make life flourish, and then she tells me her secret to make life flourish. What kind of logic is that? Yeah, what happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Okay, I guess that's it. Hey, everybody. Alright. Let us go talk to some people and see if I can make them not so angry. Here we go.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
I want to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
Oh, this is just unrelated stuff. Well, okay, well, you say you pretended to be an engineer. How have you been getting away with it?
Luck, mostly. Nothing's needed serious repairing yet. Nothing's broken down that we can't just replace with something scavenged from the outskirts.
That's why they're looking at him.
Well, not until the power went and cut out. Now everyone's giving me sidelong looks, expecting me to work some miracle and get the generator humming again.
How long have you lived out here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
Oh my god, this is so random. Panda, do you know who Joe Frost is? Super Nanny. Super Nanny sounds familiar. Joe Frost doesn't. Who is that? What were you doing out in the
We all
wilderness?
left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
Aw,
You could stay, you know. Here.
that's such a
I'd
nice
be
thing to
happy
say.
I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Alright, I guess that's it. She's a British lady who is a child expert. Well, that explains the super nanny part. Big Poppy, do you know who this is? She is bringing back Super Nanny, and it premieres January 1st, but the trailer for the show spoofs Taken and is awesome. Oh, God. Is she supposed to be Liam Neeson, then? That sounds awesome. Yeah. So, I'm guessing there's something parodying to the quote on the phone where she says... or where he says that he's going to find them and he's going to kill them. I'm guessing there's some sort of super nanny version of that. She's all, I have a very specific set of skills. Oh, God. All right. Debbie, if you could, like, post it or something on, or just send it to me, like, through a DM or something, I would greatly appreciate that. Sorry, I know that's random. Debbie, I appreciate random. Bring on every bit of randomness you can. Thank you. By the way, my people are hardcore Let It Die fans. Okay. Well, no worries. I appreciate you bringing them over, Big Poppy. That's awesome. I wish they would have at least said hi, but that's okay. They stayed long enough to at least see what was going on over here, so... Yeah, I play, I'm sure you've noticed, you've been in here a few times now, Big Poppy, but I play mostly single-player games, story-driven ones, not typically online stuff, so, all right, let's carry on. Okay.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to Reed and make a real case for myself.
Okay, so we need to... Oh, so we're not going to be able to finish this immediately then. All right. So we got to do his side quest. All right. And you... Oh, you're the one that wanted to find the girl, aren't you?
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
Time to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the way back to the cannery.
Oh, that's all you have to say. Okay. Okay, so we have to do 2 side quests before we can convince these 2 that going back is a good idea. All right. So, journal. Find the 3 volumes, a few kindred spirits. Which one should we do? Finding Zoe or helping Thomas with his engineering manual search? I will be tomorrow. Meow. Meow. I think it's called that. Nier? Automata? N-I-E-R? Is that what you're talking about? Otherwise, that looks like the name of an anime character I'm not familiar with. Which one should we go for, guys? I mean, I guess we gotta do both. It doesn't really matter. Apparently apparently this one isn't very far. Okay. Why are we going? Oh, are we looking for the scraps of paper? Is that why? Oh, Zoe's house. Examine. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams. And would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery. And I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh, wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I get sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenatime. I still don't know what that is. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny. Okay. So now we know why she was let go, I guess. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, welcome back. And thank you, Debbie. Me Poppy, are you still there? I found a 2.5-minute version and lost myself in watching it. Don't you hate it when that happens? You're trying to find the right trailer that'll show off what you're trying to convince somebody of, and you end up engrossed in it. Yes, you are still there. Okay. Were you talking about a different game, the Nier Automata game? Because I'm just trying to figure out what you were saying in your last comment. She's like Mary freaking Poppins. Oh, okay. Only being put in situations that are not normally Mary freaking Poppins. All right, I am very eager to see this now. I'll check that out after the stream, obviously. But okay, here we go. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime, too. It must be what I normally use to heal myself. Okay. Everybody loves adrenatime, even Marauders, right? Oh no, we're going to find her dead body. She's going to try to make a deal with them. They're going to, kill her, take all her stuff, and move on. That's my prediction. I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of adrenatime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos? I don't know what that is. I'll be playing a story-driven game. Okay. Well, that'll be cool. It'll be definitely something different from what I've seen you played in the past. I am not familiar with what that is, though, so it'll be interesting. All right. Oh, I didn't want to steal the poster. I thought it said read. Can I just drop it? No, I don't want to crouch. Quests, junk. All right, well, I guess it's part of my inventory now. Oh, is that it? Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn up the sound a little bit on my end, because I want to hear some of this background music. I can't hear it too well. If you start hearing an echo, please let me know and I'll turn it back down. Vacuum thief. I didn't mean to steal it. I thought he was going to like look at it. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh god. Oh god. Everything's happening. Oh god, I thought you were at the party. I'm having a rough go of things right now. Okay, wow. So with this gun, we have the ability to charge it, but it takes like 5 shots and it's completely wasteful. So I'm just going to single shot everybody. That went well. I might not completely suck at this game. Oh, you had nothing. You don't even have your head, it looks like. There we go. Give me that good stuff. There we go. All the good things. There we go. A small percentage of weapons and armor you may find are considered pristine. They have more durability and are worth more to vendors. Pristine items can be identified. Something, something. Thanks, game. I wish a little dialogue box would appear, and then you have to hit X to continue so you can read the whole thing. We will. Sorry, the firefight confused me. I forgot what I asked that resulted in that answer, Debbie. Strong. Yeah, no kidding. I told you that you were good at shooters. 1v1 me, Panda. You would destroy me, Big Papi. It doesn't even matter what game. I am very bad when it comes to multiplayer shooters. But thank you, Debbie. I appreciate the support.
I'm ready for this.
Oh, we can do this. I forgot about that. Oh, God. Guys, mistakes were made. All kinds of mistakes were made. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, okay. That one didn't go as well. But we didn't die. I'm not seeing the bodies really. Oh, they disintegrate too, don't they? Here we go. Here's a body. Poppy laying down the challenge. What's your game, Big Poppy? What am I being challenged in?
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Oh, Debbie is alive. That's good to know. Unspoken Night, I could say the same thing about you. I haven't seen you much lately. How are you? All right. So that was a lot of Marauders that... Oh. Staring contest? Apparently I'm carrying too much because something blew me up. You cannot sprint or fast travel while encumbered. Sell, drop, or break down items in your inventory to reduce your carry weight. Top left of the ledger. It must be like in like the character screen then. Spacer's Choice commends you for putting company profits ahead of your spinal health. That's awesome. I think the last time I was here, your stream died. Oh, yeah, okay. So that would have been the first time I attempted this then. But how are you? And Big Poppy, it's kind of hard to have a staring contest unless we're, you know, actually in the same room. Actually, it might be easier if you stared at a camera. Rock, paper, scissors, I will destroy you. Oh, God, you guys are funny. Alright, how am I suddenly... Oh. She's not dead. How am I at 70 all of a sudden? Did I pick up... Okay, you know what? We don't need all these sabers. How do I drop stuff? Or we can break it down, actually. Let's do that. Yes, please. Yeah, sure. Why not? I thought it was 90 before. How am I at 70 now? Shiny servo. Alright. Let's see what you got to say. There we go.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Oh. We have a fan. You sound confused or possibly unscrewed. You're Zoe, your people are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Okay, I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Okay, well,
I've
there's
got
something
all
else.
the time in Halcyon.
Good lord, you have a lot of items. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I pick up everything. The fact that everyone has a Cheeto ear still makes me laugh. Debbie, they're not Cheeto ears. That's sunlight passing through. Regular human ears. I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Oh, we can do it. You should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Stefan's planning to surprise you with an episode of your favorite serial.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of The Masked Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Okay, goodbye. Actually, that wasn't so bad. That was a lot easier than I expected. It is not a Cheeto. I deny your Cheeto claims. My God, there's a lot of bodies here. Yeah, well, you're not a human one. Looks fairly normal to me. See, Unspoken Night says it looks like a normal year. Sorry, I guess I think it through. Hey, Jit Siren, how are you doing? We're just leaving bodies in our wake no matter where we go. How much do you weigh? 3. Oh, right, you're the headless guy, and I've been claimed. Okay, let's just carry on. If that were the case, then the ears would be ice cream. Debbie, I think Unspoken Night is questioning your ability to look at body parts as food. I forget which way I went. This way. Let's try this way. This appears to have been the right call. Run, time diluted man, run! I guess sprint. Okay. Teach me how to teleport like that. Alright, Grace.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now.
I talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back.
Which he will.
Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again.
Don't do anything hasty. I'm going to try to talk Reed into stepping down.
Sure. Suit yourself. I'll be here.
Alright. So that was one quest down. What is that? Reed? Oh, okay. That's just to carry on. Let me catch up real quick. Where am I? Here I am. There we go. She's ignoring me tonight. What? I am not. What? Oh, you're talking about Enchanted. I was confused. I was talking about Debbie. There's so much confusion going on. Unspoken, no one is ignoring you. Don't worry. We're all happy you're here. Journal. The Frightened Engineer. Okay. So volume 3, volume 2, and volume 1, 234, 450, and 221. I guess we'll go over that way first. Come on, Vivardi, let's go. I gotta remember I have her ability now. I can actually use it. Pardon me. I'm not ignoring anyone, Derp. Yes, everybody, if you don't know, this is Big Poppy. He jumped into the server not too long ago. Last playing Let It Die. And actually, I don't think Big Poppy knows. Yeah, you don't know too much of the people here. Debbie, could you give Unspoken Night a shout out? And Big Poppy another shout out too, because I don't think they're familiar with his channel as well. There we go. Last playing The Outer Worlds. Very nice. I forgot you were playing that Unspoken Night. What are your thoughts? And then Let It Die. It's a dungeon crawler, I guess is the best way to put it. We seem to be going in the wrong direction. Oh, hello.
Here they come.
Oh, there's a bunch. Okay.
Here I go.
You're done. Goodbye. Don't shoot her. Oh my god. Give me 1 sec, guys. Okay. My cat just decided to go somewhere where he wasn't supposed to, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with the electronic fireplaces. I've got one of those, and he's not allowed to be on there. And he was just up there, and he was looking around and meowing like, look at me, look what I just climbed. So, silly kitty. Okay. Looks like you guys are just getting acquainted with each other. Let's carry on. Are you shooting more people, Pavarotti? What are you doing right now? Oh.
That's smart. We did it.
I like this gun. It's got a nice little explosive effect. Oh, this guy's missing his leg. That's okay. He didn't need it anyways, right? He wants attention. Yeah, probably. Don't you, kitty? Yeah? He's not being chatty now. That meme is so popular at the moment. I'm not sure what you mean, Enchanted Siren. Although I guess that's not directed at me, so that's okay. To answer your question, Panda, I'm really enjoying this game. That's good to hear. Okay, let's head on in. I honestly might just get Modern Warfare. I thought you already were getting it, or had it, or something. I don't remember when the release. I'm not a big Call of Duty person, so I don't. I know that there's one coming out or has been released already, or something to that effect. Oh, all right then. There we go.
Right, here we go.
Oh, he's on fire. Oh, jeez.
That's the last of them.
Well, all right then. All the goodies. All the goodies. How am I doing for... Okay, now I'm back up to 90 again. I'm so confused. No, there's no... There's no limb damage, is there? Like in Fallout? Like, I thought maybe that was why I, Ooh, I can actually hack this. I will take the bit cartridge. No, I had to un-pre-order it. Oh, well, I'm sorry that you had to un-pre-order it, but, but that was what I was watching you play a couple times, right? With the Sticks and Stones mode and all the other stuff, right? So much death. And, fire. And disintegrations. Alright, let's hack it. Bam. Terminal access, please select the command. I don't have enough hacking for that. Well, that was a waste of hacking. What's the word I'm looking for? Resources. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so let's get up here. More death is required. Oh, don't worry, there will be more death. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
There you go. That's so gruesome. Oh my god. I was not ready for that. That's nothing. Okay. Backpack. Oh, I was actually expecting a book, not some sort of electronic terminal. Portable terminal, sorry. There we go. Okay, well, that's one down. Buddy Lick? What? Oh, right. Your gift sub, right? You know Panda is confused when he whispers. Debbie, I'm always confused. That's not a good, that's not necessarily a good source of figuring out if I'm confused or not. Shannon has all the adorable emotes. Yes, he does. Big Poppy, we actually have a popcorn command. Go ahead, give it a spin. Oh, Siren of the Sea. Welcome back. There it is. Make sure you share your popcorn. Oh, I almost missed you. Weapon parts, thank you. Oh my god, popcorn command. Yes. You can thank Machine Gun Fish for that one. He's the one that brought all the popcorn to everybody. Oh. That's cool. Prefabricating living just like home. It kind of reminds me of like the capsules in Dragon Ball Z. Like they're portable homes, basically. I'm guessing. This 3-step process doesn't really explain it very well. All right, 230, 170. Up here we go. I have a two. Oh, really? That's awesome. Who doesn't enjoy popcorn? I mean, really. Oh, Panda, I believe I have the quote to add for you. Right? No, you added it to skip stream. Remember? I don't remember precisely what it was, but I do remember it was in his stream. Oh, I think I remember now. Okay, now I gotta go make some beer. Sorry to make you crave it, Siren, but okay. But we can add it here too, right? If you don't remember, I'll just add it here. It's fine. Honestly, wanting popcorn is never a bad thing. I kind of wish I had some right now, to be honest. I mean, even if I had some right now, like, ready to pop, I wouldn't eat while streaming. Alright, that's the biggest worm I've seen in this game. Or, you know, ever. In anything. Actually, that's not true. There are worms in Fallout 4 that are annoying. How do I deal with this? Do I crawl through you? No, you're a window. I can't crawl through you. I was here! You're telling me one of the things was here and I completely missed it? Ah, I hate it when I'm silly. Y'all best be pouring white cheddar on that popcorn. Oh my god. Actually, you just reminded me. It's not... Do you guys have smart food in the States? And actually, Big Papi, I don't actually know if you're from the States or not. But I assume you guys have smart food, right? Ban it with a 69 and it won't be set. That's what it was. Yeah, we created a new alias. What was it? Sexy Panda 69, I believe. All right. I'm in Texas. Smart food. Okay, so smart food is basically it's popcorn, baked popcorn, basically. Ordinarily, it's white cheddar flavored. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed this. One more floor. Sorry, I've completely lost my train of thought now. Oh, that's what it was. You just reminded me that I had a bag, but it's not white cheddar that I have. It's a different flavor, let's say. This is the opposite of what I want to do. I don't want to go up, I want to go down. Alright, here we go. Okay, so it has to be the stairs. Yep, here we go. Okay. Ladder. Okay, Debbie, what is that? Oh, it's holding a sign that says 6.9. Okay, I did not actually see that before. It's starting to make sense now, because you were posting that in Skip's stream yesterday. I could not tell what I was looking at. Oh, hello, friend. Oh, you had it. Are you going to get mad if I take this? It's going to go blue, guys. Give it a sec. That's what happens every time I manually save. Okay, should be back to normal. Looks like it. Okay. Here we go. You literally don't care. All right, let's get out of here. $69 won't be sad yet. Yes. I don't remember how it came up. Oh, Debbie, you don't know what smart food is either. Okay. I guess it's just a Canadian thing then. So of course I'm going to save. I don't want to make the poor guy mad if I can help it. I also don't want to talk to him if I don't have to. That sounded a lot crueler than intended. Okay, let's get out of here. This way, yep, here we go. Alright, that's 2 down. Because we were changing your name to... Yeah, but why did you mistype the 69? Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. Everybody, Debbie murdered a panda yesterday. She tormented the panda first, brought it down to 1 HP for like 20 minutes or something. We should probably add some context to that. So Skip has that big boss thing, right? What's it called? The boss, bit boss challenge. What, I don't know. Debbie, maybe you can explain it better than I. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Yeah, I think Unspoken has seen it, because I do seem to remember him being the bit boss. I think it was earlier this week. Oh, this looks interesting, but not enough to go in. Transport wreckage discovered. Oh. Give me your bits. Is that it? Literally 9 bits. That's... Oh, wait. Fun Times Barrel. That sounded so wrong. Let's just move on. Also, guys, is there any kind of a sound echo? Oh, it's back in Edgewater. Guess we can put our weapon away. Brandishing the gun is probably not going to be good if we go inside. Last time I was there, I was the boss. Yeah, okay. Tarot Ray Biological Overview. Oh, it actually shows the insides of it. That's kind of gross. Drano will always be equipped in your inhaler unless you run out, and will heal you with each use. I do like that aspect of it. Rather than injecting yourself with a hypodermic needle, you inhale the healing fumes. Put your gun away, guy. Okay, it's actually in the cannery. Oh, it's upstairs. No. Put it away. There we go. Okay, opinion time, guys. Is that better than the quest completed noise from The Witcher 3? I don't know. That's pretty epic sounding. Companion perks. Your perks have leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select the perk button to see the available perks. Why did we get so much experience just for finding the volumes? Shouldn't we get it once we actually go to them? Oh, we gotta do this. Okay. Ranged. Definitely want the dialogue up. Let's do that. We definitely want this up. Okay, maybe not that much. For it all. There we go. Okay. So we're not going to put any into the leadership because we pumped like 8 points into it last level. So let's do 2 there. 2 there. 4 there. Because I like being chatty. I guess we'll put the other 2 here. Alright, that'll suffice for now. And Bavardi, what do you have? Base health, threat generated, decrease the threat generated, and extra engineering. We're going to give you more health. Because you get downed way too quickly. All right, let's go back. Yes, ta-da! Exactly, thank you. This way, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can convince Thomas to come back. Titus Androidicus. Blood and revenge are hammering in his head. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'd watch that. Or at least I'd watch some of it. Alright. Time to run back. Did I see that right? Did it really say? Sorry, real quick. 38, wow. Sorry, I had to make sure I actually saw that right. I didn't realize we had like 38 quotes at this point. Oh, that's explosive. We don't want to touch that. Just going out for a nightly jog. Alright, this way. Probably could have gone the other way. Oh well. Bloody revenge hammering in your head sounds like an epic migraine. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we are back. Hello again, Thomas.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I have all three. Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those. Oh, they're data pads. I'm sorry.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 1, Part 2, the elusive Part 3. We can't really just give off. Okay.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Deserters are now friendly. Ooh, I got 300-bit cartridge. But hold on, I've got more for you.
Don't keep me in suspense.
We have Part 2.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Oh, 500. This is glorious. Hold on, I've got more for you.
Don't keep me in suspense.
You should leave the convo and make him stay in suspense. Debbie, why are you so cruel? Quote 20. It's a lot longer than you would imagine. See, that's the problem with taking quotes out of context. I have no idea why that quote exists. The elusive Part 3. Someone stashed it away inside the old geothermal plant. English.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there?
I did.
Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
We just get over 5,000 experience?
Miss Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found.
Revering.
Should fit right into your outfit.
Electrocharged surface. Alright. Should fit right in. Oh, so it's a mod. Okay.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
Sorry, what am I missing here? Because I have no soul, apparently. Who told you you have no soul? You have a soul, Debbie. You're just showing it off for the darkness that it is. But it's there. It exists. I like to save and then shoot everyone. Unspoken, that's pretty much any open-ended shooting game ever. I've done that with Fallout a few times. Particularly if I'm in the middle of a camp of a group that I don't like. 27,000 cookies. Nice. That's quite a strat, Unspoken. There we go. Alright. So don't work at the cannery. You wanted to be an engineer.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her.
Yeah, Grace said the same thing about Adelaide.
Adelaide hates Edgewater, hates everything Edgewater stands for, hates what that town does to people, what it did to her. We're the nearest she's got to kin. We go back to Edgewater, we may as well have stuck a knife in her heart.
Stay put, I'm gonna try to talk Reed into stepping down.
You know where to find me.
I should go. Hello, had to get some chips. Welcome back. Chips aren't quite the same as popcorn, but chips are amazing too. What kind of chips? I am tired down to my bones. I need to get to bed early tonight. No one should be tired to their bones, Debbie. By all means, go to sleep. Love you guys. Hope to talk to you tomorrow. All right, thank you for hanging out. I hope you sleep wonderfully. Have a good evening. Back with popcorn. Nice. Welcome back, Siren. We just did a couple of side quests. We made 2 people happy and potentially 1 not so happy. We're about to go talk to her, I guess. See what she says. We're going to save again. Sorry, I know, blue screen. Bear with me. There we go. Okay. Alright. What do you got to say?
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I'm not a snake. Stop it. Oh, why did... What was the quest? Okay, that's it. You can't have more than 1 active, right? That's completed. That won't help. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, well, let's go back. I guess we talk to her if we convince them to leave her behind. Which I don't want to do. I think her reasons for hating Reed is kind of valid. Lay's, sour cream, and onion. Ah, nice choice. I'm more partial to... oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot you guys don't have this in the States. Ketchup chips and dill pickle, which I'm pretty sure you guys have dill pickle. Okay. There's a lot of jogging around. That's insane. I mean, not just those. I do enjoy other flavors too if I want something different. But you guys still don't have ketchup chips, right? Like, I'm assuming that when I say that, I sound crazy. All right. Into Edgewater we go. The one thing I love about this game over most Fallout games is that your speech checks are completely stat-based. They have, like, absolutely no chance element to them. Either you're good enough at convincing people to do something or you're not. And that makes me happy. I don't think so. I believe... Yeah, dill pickle you guys should have. That would surprise me if you didn't. And I've heard over the years that ketchup chips are apparently a Canadian thing, so it would actually shock me more if you did have it. All right. Let's go talk to Reed. Without the gun in your hand. Put the gun away. There we go. How you doing, Pavardi? I like your office. All right, let's talk.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
Oh. Nah, see, he refused it because he would have seen it as a waste of resources. Just saying that isn't going to convince him. Change of leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's choice man. My father was a Spacer's choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Well, I tried, and then we can attack him. Adelaide's people are not getting sick with plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
I know a German person that doesn't know what ranch is. Yeah, the European flavors are probably more interesting, let's say. So that doesn't surprise me too much. Have your people ever eaten an actual vegetable?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
Question mark? I'm not sure what's confusing you, Big Poppy. Sometimes I fail at English. If I said something that doesn't make sense, I apologize. Hey, Nikki. Oh, what do we have here? Is that the one and only Happy Panda? It is indeed. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
Understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs.
Oh, I feel a little bad for this guy.
I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
This can't be easy for you.
I've always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside the walls, you know. Yeah.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
You don't have to do this?
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Oh, okay. That's it. I mean, I do feel bad for him in the sense that I believe that he's only doing what he thinks is right. He didn't do it properly, But he was trying to do right by his people and by his town. I don't know. I might have misheard. See, the one thing you need to know about Movie Poppy is that English and we don't get along sometimes. Sometimes I'll try to say things and it won't come out properly or it won't make sense. So just bear that in mind. Good. I've upgraded to an ankle stirrup. Oh, that's still giving you issue. Well, I mean, congrats, I guess. I thought that was on the way to recovery by now. So that means I'm no longer on the boot. Well, that's good. For sure. I mean, at least you're progressing towards full recovery, right? So, the Mantiqueen, ew. I must take my leave, dear brother. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Especially knowing that your group is a hardcore let it die group. I appreciate you swinging by with them anyway. Have a wonderful evening, and hopefully I'll see you streaming again soon. Alright, so now we have to go back up here. We have to talk to her. Then all the things will be resolved. Well, except not really. I'll have a power regulator. I sincerely doubt that's the only repair I need to make. No, it still hurts like hell though, but yeah, hopefully recovery though. Well, I'm sorry you're still going through pain. That's unfortunate, but I mean, it does sound like it's getting there. So maybe you're overexerting yourself if you're still going through that much pain. I don't know. I'm not a Dr. Panda. So. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, let's see what you got to say.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Tuck Reed into leaving, come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Edgewater's better off with you running the place. I wouldn't say I made a mess of things. I'm helping to clean up the mess. So.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Take care. Oh. Power regulator. Return to the unreliable. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know, I asked my dad, because he was an EMT as well. When he was in the army, he was a medical person, and he told me that if it's not swollen, then move on up. Well, I mean, if he's an EMT, then by all means, yeah, definitely trust what he has to say there over my guesswork. Well, I mean, that's good. You've got someone in the family that you can ask. That's actually a trained medical, not physician, but has a medical training or medical background, so. She said I couldn't get any medical help. He was the next best thing. Well, I mean, sounds like something you can trust. Well, hopefully it gets better for you soon. How's Wendigo doing these days? I haven't heard much about how he's been feeling since his operation. We're just gonna go this way. Why wake up the beast if you don't have to, right? Where am I going? Skip! I know what you're trying to do there. Luckily, the only people that are here are already subbed, so it doesn't matter. How you doing, my friend? He's good. Just has a huge pain in my ass. He's good. Oh, jeez. Oh, Siren. Glad to see you're still here. But how are you doing, Skip? Are you watching? I'm surprised to see you here. I thought you'd be binge watching some Dragon Ball Z right now. I'm good. I did a thing. Everyone will see the thing tomorrow on stream. Is it a good thing? Is it the emote you keep teasing me about?
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me, babbling.
Wow.
When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Wow. Here, let me catch up here real quick. Did you shave? He's not going to shave. He might trim, but he won't shave. That's my guess anyways. I don't know when I'll make time for Dragon Ball Z, but I need to. Oh, I'm sure you will. Yeah, because each episode is probably like the standard 22 minutes, right? So you can always sneak in an episode here or there whenever you need to. Maybe. Skip, what did you do? It's November. It's called No Shave November. You're not allowed to shave in November. It is not your emote. It's not supposed to be my emo, but I appreciate that. Although my artist contacted me today thanking me for my patience and will have something for me soon. Oh, that's nice. I might need to start looking around. I think Enchanted Siren's going to be really, really busy. Well, she is really, really busy. I don't want to keep pestering her about my tier 3 emote. She does all kinds of things, right? The one you talked to? She's a busy lady for sure. Yeah, exactly. And I feel bad every time I ask her, like, you know, how her queue looks and all that stuff. I don't want to keep bugging her, so. I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
She's so adorable. Bavardi's got to be my favorite character in this game so far. I kind of want to ask her this. You just met me. Why would you want to go into space with a stranger? My artist does tons of shit. Hopefully of the good variety. He's just finished mine. My emote was the one keeping her. She didn't know how to do kind of what I was asking. Oh, I see. No, she's been really, like, she's really busy. Like, between taking care of the family and her job and us crazy streamers wanting arts and whatever else life is throwing at her right now, she's just really, really busy. Multiple art styles. I'm hyped to get my siren emote. Yeah, RL busy. Yeah, exactly. She has the baby's birthday party to plan a baby shower. Okay, yeah, see, I wasn't even aware of that stuff. But, I mean, those aren't simple get-togethers, right? That's... Each of those on their own is a bit of an endeavor. Alright, let's ask her. Screw it. You just met me. Why would you want to go into space with a stranger?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. And you talked Miss McDevitt into coming back to town. Maybe one day, Edgewater will have a garden where that cannery once stood. You
That's
ain't
her
exactly
plan.
a stranger anymore. You've done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
Wow. We just told her that she wasn't happy, but let's... Alright. Pardon me. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Oh, she's so adorable. I love it. Alright, let's go on the ship. First child's first B-Day party. I assume she is going to go all out, so yeah. Oh, it's her own child. Has the baby's birthday party. Okay. For some reason, I interpreted that as she was helping somebody else's, but that doesn't make any sense at all. Because I'm weird.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Aw, Ada applauded us.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. Behind you, across the bay, up the ladders. Where the big giant pointer is. Yeah, okay, here we go. She's throwing the baby shower for her sister, and baby Knight's birthday is next month. Oh, okay. So, Happy Panda, how are you liking this game? I'm enjoying it so far. I kind of forget what my main quest is, though. What am I doing? Yeah. Like, that's probably the only thing that I don't like about this game as much, is that the main quest isn't quite... Like, in New Vegas, you started off, you know you had to hunt down Benny and get back your parcel. Right from the get-go. I'm guessing that we're taking over the ship and making it ours so that we can somehow get more chemicals to free the rest of our Hope colonists? Is that supposed to be the point? Ticket to anywhere. You know what you're doing here. So that is basically what we're doing. Okay. You're getting the chemicals for your peers. Yeah, okay. All right, let's talk to you.
Captain?
I've installed the power
All
regulator.
systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. Yay, blast off. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Yay. Just kind of takes on a bit of a different meaning once you get far enough. Okay, that's a bit cryptic. But, like you just said, I guess it'll make sense once I get far enough, so we'll see what that means.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, he's still around. Good, I've been waiting in here for them.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Yeah, I trust that. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Now travel to Scylla landing pad from your ship. Woo! Wells wants to unthaw the people for more than just to save them. He has an agenda. Well, you can easily tell that. He's slipped up a couple of times, like the Freudian slip almost, where he says help me instead of help us. And he corrects it. Whether it's good or evil, I'll let you find out. I like how you encroach on spoiler territory, but you don't quite get there. But yeah, no, you can tell that something's up. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kalkelly.
Are you guys hearing an echo with the audio or anything? I mean, there's not really good or evil in this game per se. You just pick sides. Yeah. Well, I mean, right now we've gotten a taste of like the grunts at the bottom of the food chain of corporate life at Edgewater, and the lower middle management that was Reed, right? I have my volume a little low, so I can't really hear an echo. Okay. No echo? Okay. I turned it up a little higher on my end so I could actually hear some of the background music and whatnot. So if there is an echo, please let me know, and I'll turn it back down to what I normally have. Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Awesome.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, Dr. Gladys Kalkelly.
Okay. About this Gladys person, how do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
So this is two different smugglers that he knows. Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
The Holographic Shroud. You want to explain what a Holographic Shroud is?
This device, I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
We're gonna have to be sneaky.
First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Mention this thing has its limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
Yeah,
Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
I'm not gonna ask that. People actually fall for this. Seems far-fetched. Sorry, let me catch up real quick. Hey Panda, guess what? Tomorrow's Friday. Yes. What, really, Skip? No, Nikki, but don't tell him that. I just want Panda to be happy. Skip, I appreciate that. That warms my heart. I thought today was Wednesday. No lie either. Yeah. Yeah, I've had those days. Today wasn't one of them, but I know what you mean. Well, then, surprise for you, Nikki. So it's like Predator cloaking, except not quite as cool. Hello, Armageddon. How you doing? Yeah, basically. Skip, can you send out a shout-out to Armageddon, please? Yeah, the Predator cloaking is more like transparency, whereas this is more like likeness mimicry. Thank you, Skip. Last playing Resident Evil 2. Oh, you've moved on. Oh, that's right, you did finish Resident Evil 0 the last time I was in your stream. How's that going? What's better than being invisible? Pretend you're somebody else. I don't know. I think being invisible would be better. Are you speedrunning already too? That's a good question. I'm still at awe, by the way, of how you tore through the first game. Yep, relearning RE2 for the time being before I start speedrunning again. Oh, man. See, now that I've played the first one, and I liked it, I mean, oh, okay, sorry. I'm assuming that this is the remake, or the remaster, right? That you're playing? Gonna be doing Claire A tomorrow. Thinking of learning to knife only. Oh, God. You love your knives, don't you? Remake, okay. That's awesome. See, if and when I do play the game, it will be the remake that came out. I want to watch you play it because it's just fascinating watching you tear through these games, but at the same time, I don't want to spoil it for myself. So, you know what I mean? Armageddon is too good at Resident Evil. He really is. Alright, let's move on because I'm tired of looking at Ada, and I think Phineas is getting tired of looking at me, so I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Level up. Yay. Oh, the gambling has begun. Or continued, I guess. There we go. Armageddon, have you gambled yet? I think you're the only person I've seen who has... No, that's not true. I've seen a few people not indulge in it. Oh, we got 3 points. Lattice, holographic shroud, and I confused my map for a 3rd point, so let's ignore that. There we go. Oh, guys, this is my quarters. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Absolutely
I've shut
stunning.
off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Thank you, Ada. I believe you. All right, pick up the holographic shroud. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on site. Okay. 14,400 experience just for picking that up. All right. Looks like Chinese checkers. Sort of. Not really. What's in here? Oh, I can transfer crap. Why isn't it organized? Why is everything in shambles like this? Okay, there we go. You're at 100. Oh, it's not counting the ones I have equipped right now. A bolter pistol. Curious. Alright, we'll put in a spare pistol. You're at 100, you're at 100. Oh, this is the pristine one it was telling me about, isn't it? Well, we'll put you aside, but we're not really going to use you for now. What am I missing here? Yeah, the leveling in this is so loud. Oh, welcome back, Unspoken. It's a celebratory exclamation of awesomeness. They gotta make you feel it. I didn't play Outer Worlds at all today, or I probably would have hit level 30. Is that the level cap? That's what I've been hearing. You have 2,500? That's not bad, actually. Because you haven't been here for very long, so that's actually pretty good. Oh, sirens get in there. A wild, unspoken night of yours. Oh, you've been here. You were doing that whole unspoken thing. Unspeaking thing? I don't know. I think you had it right the first time, unspoken. It's kind of in the name. Hi again. Hello, Enchanted. What? Really? You want to quote that? Alright. So I was happy that we could transfer stuff, okay? I'm still the Cookie King, though. Are you, though? Did you... No? You didn't do a check yet, did you, Unspoken? Speaking of Cookie King, cookie dough sounds good. Cookie dough is... It depends on the source. Like, Pillsbury cookie dough. Probably amazing. Like, it is amazing. I've had it raw as it is. 30 is the cap. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm still at that screen. Cookie dough is good to eat by itself. 44,000. Oh my god. Oh, okay, yeah, Enchanted. I think you did your check earlier, didn't you? Those are pretty high amounts. Oh my god. If I didn't gamble away like 20k cookies, I'd be Cookie King. Yeah, see, Debbie would contest that because she believes that she should have had like 80k. Does ammo cap out? Can you have a maximum carry capacity of your ammo? We have been here for a long time. Oh, really? Okay. The Twitch chat must be out of whack then. Because it was showing 3 for the longest time, and I know that Siren, Skip, and Nikki were here, so that shouldn't surprise me. I should be used to that at this point. The count not being accurate. Wow, 215. So what makes you so much better? Long guns, 28, 24 heavy, staggered. Long gun, 20, 24 stagger. Oh, so you're just worth more. That's literally the only reason. It's worth more. It does look cool. I'm not a big weapons person, so, you know, I'm easily impressed. Alright, well, I guess for now, we'll keep it there. 66 out of 80, oh my god, okay. What are you? 2-handed melee, telescoping staff. Probably not going to need you either. Alright. All kinds of art. We got pristine armor, really? 19 versus 14. Yeah, we're probably going to sell you. All the food. Fun times barrels, backpack, right? You know what, maybe I should, okay, I'm going to experiment with the mods and stuff off stream. I'm sure you guys don't want to see that. Use terminal. Let me catch up real quick. Like your total stream, not just tonight. Oh, you've been here for a long time. Oh, okay. Yeah, and well, you've been really lucky with the gambles when you do gamble in Spoken Night. That's why your number is so ridiculously high. Wait, did that gun have a diamond on it? There was a few weapons that did. Diet diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. That's what I hear, Enchanted. Hey, Big Puppy. You're back. I thought you called it a night. Ah, crap. I just took something. What nonsense did I take? Oh, I just took an extra pistol. Okay. So yes, one of my guns has a diamond on it. Why do you ask? Brain doesn't want to sleep. Oh, okay, yeah. I get that. Man, Diamond Legion keeps coming to my streams, essentially promoting his streams. Oh, okay, so he's a friend of yours. Then leaving after like a couple of minutes. Then today he PM'd me and asked me to watch a stream. Oh, jeez. Ah, thank you, Unspoken Mate. You didn't have to do that. That's awesome. Thank you. Block him. That's a little aggressive, don't you think? I answered about the diamond question already. You missed it. Oh. Oh, yep, here we go. Diamond guns are pristine. They break down slower and sell generally twice as much. Okay. That's it, though, eh? Slower breakdown rate, and I could see the value difference. So I figured that was a thing. Agree, Block. I actually agreed to join his Discord server too. Yeah, Skip, we might have to remove him. Oh, really? So that, well. Well, okay. Well, I don't know who you're talking about, so I'm not going to comment on matters I'm not aware of. So let's see what's on this terminal. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Oh, we get to leave the read about. Okay. Wingman's Wingman. That's an awesome call sign, by the way. Oh, apparently my call sign is Wingman. Subject, thank you. Or reply to thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message. Silly me. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Winky face, winky face. Udom. I feel a little bad that his friend is, horribly squished. Oh, archived. Tilted shrink ray. Oh, I heard about the science weapons. I forgot about that. Oh, you guys are really, really chatty tonight. Sorry. Let me catch up here. Yeah, I texted John. I wouldn't get aggravated if someone promoted themselves without permission. Yeah, I mean, if what you guys are saying is true and he's just a kid, he probably isn't intentionally trying to promote himself. I think he's just really excited and not realizing what he's doing. He just doesn't have good online etiquette. Yeah, basically. I've been trying to lurk when I can. You've been killing it, though. Yeah, he's been doing really well lately. I don't know, Panda, you should play Persona 5. Persona 5? I own Persona 3, which is apparently like the best game in existence next to, I don't know, one of the Zelda games. And I haven't technically played it. Like, I think I popped it in, looked at the title screen, decided I didn't want to play it that day, and I haven't popped it back in since. There are so many games I want to play, yeah. I know that. Chatty chat. Yeah, who'd have thunk, eh? Chatting in a chat? That's so weird. Siren is going to implode from all the games. Or go broke, yeah. I know that feeling. Especially next year. Like, after Christmas and New Year's is done, we've got... Well, I don't know about everyone else's list, but I've got, like, The Last of Us Part 2, which is apparently coming out in, like, May now, but still. There's Cyberpunk. There's FF7 Remake. And I feel like there's something else that I'm forgetting about too. But it's insane. Wise word from Panda. You're too kind. This Panda ain't wise. Panda, should I play Team Fortress 2? Do you want to play Gary's mod with me? I know what Team Fortress 2 is. I don't know what Gary's mod is. It's, yeah, okay, Unspoken Knight is laughing there. So what is Gary's mod? Dude, make a Ninja Panda emotes. It's funny, because there's actually somebody I know whose name is Ninja Panda Dance. So, I'll leave the Ninja Panda emotes to him. Ninja Panda, perfect. It can be a sneaky emote. I have so many games on my Christmas list. My mom was like, what is with you? Does she know that you stream? Because that might actually help. Guys, I believe Wendigo told you all that our AC unit went out at the house. Yes, we did hear about that. Yeah, he mentioned it. Since it's been raining and windy, and, well, we thought, let's beat the system and open the windows, and now it feels like if the AC is on. Feels good, just not in the morning. It's supposed to be cold in the morning. Yeah, Skip, by the way, I'm glad, by the way, Nikki, that you're feeling kind of nice and cool, and it's a nice break from the heat. I guess that means you still haven't gotten it fixed, though, eh? Skip, I had some snow on the ground in my area, and I completely blame you. It's all your fault. I stopped at asking for games. I never get what I ask for. Aww. We are mimicking Diamond Legion. Oh, okay. Kinda, she has called while I've been on stream, and I had to go on break for like 20 minutes. Hey, you mentioned that the last time I was in your stream. I think your dad had called, and you made a comment like, this should be quicker. It was Luigi's Mansion 3. What I get for a gift is Luigi's Mansion 1 on GameCube. That's probably harder to come by. So that's got to be something, right? I'm trying to look at on the bright side of things, sorry. Guys, my wife introduced me to opening a window with a fan years ago, and it's so awesome. Yeah. I know what you mean, but I prefer my AC. Yeah, the snow is out for sure. It didn't really, it's on the ground, but it's not thick. It's just there to say that it's there. Nope, not yet. We'll send the snow to Texas. I'll enjoy it. You say that, Nikki, but as soon as you see snow, you'll be like, yeah, no. Siren intermissions. Yeah, exactly. Yep, his calls are never over 3 minutes. Well, that's good when you're streaming, right? Skip, if we open a window here, you'll be attacked by blood-sucking vampires, also known as mosquitoes, I'm guessing? Speaking of that, I hate getting phone calls and having to do something while streaming. I always turn my ringer off. I do everything, and this is just me personally. Everyone has their own way of doing things, obviously, but I try to make sure, I don't have transitions and stuff, and I don't like interrupting the stream anyways, and try to avoid it whenever I can. And phone calls, text messages, notifications, all that stuff. I try to make sure that doesn't... for the 3 hours that I'm stream, the world needs to leave me alone for a while. That's how I look at it. Where am I at here? Here we go. I see internet videos all the time. Kids asking for NBA 2K. Parents get them last year's game. Well, how would they know, right? Because they do it a year ahead. NBA 2K20 came out however many weeks ago. And if you don't follow those games at all, which, let's face it, most parents probably wouldn't, you wouldn't think to look at it like you're looking at next year's car model, right? You would look at, you'd see, you'd see NBA 2K19. We're in 2019. Oh, that must be the newest one. And you'd grab it. Right, I wish. I lived in Colorado for 4 years, and I hated it. Yeah, you mentioned that in Discord. Then I moved to Texas, and I miss it. It's a strange kind of relationship you have with stuff like that, eh? I did some traveling when I was really young, and I despised it, because you're confined for long periods of time. But as I became a full-fledged adult panda, I actually miss that kind of traveling and wish I could do it more. Michigan's mosquitoes are beasts. They're the only reason I'm glad we get winter. Yeah, no, I get that. Whenever I stream, that's when the world blows up my phone. Yeah, it's the timing, right? It's like, oh, it's been quiet all day. It should be safe to stream. No. But it's the 2020 NBA season. Yeah, no, I get that. And obviously you get that. But parents may not necessarily. And that's why they always get like last year's version. That's not unheard of. I've actually heard of somebody having to deal with that. It was an unpleasant experience for them. I just told her if she couldn't get me the games, get me a Steam gift card or stuff. I can buy the games myself. That's usually the safest way to go. Like gift cards. Unless you give them like a running list of the games that you want and like are very specific as to what they are. Will Smith did say parents just don't understand. That is true. He did say that. Okay. Sorry, I've been staring at this log screen for a while. Let's move on. Okay, Captain's note, SW001, Shrink Ray. Note itself. Remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada. Not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? It must be dictation. That's weird. Back to my point. I saw in actuality, with my own two eyes, a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab. Oh, he's our link to it. Just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. Oh, really? So he might be willing to part with it. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that just push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge. But I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. Alex Hawthorne. All right, log entry number 2. Titled. I don't know why I saw it as tilted. Titled, Hammer Power. The last time I got sloshed, I was imbibing the last hope. Oh, at the lost hope of the groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks, and he seemed like an okay fellow. Okay, so this is where he met Udom. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardettes yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like, none of us have heard that before. But here is the one good part. The Mardettes said that the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Wells? I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, before we go to number 3, I'm falling behind again. Sorry. Yeah, but she's still getting me Disney stuff, so I can't complain. Oh, you're the one that doesn't like Pixar, right? So it's very specific Disney stuff, I'm guessing, right? I love that emo baby puppy. Everyone buys Sirens and Pixar stuff for Christmas. Okay, yep, I guess so. Petticoats. Everything I touch dies. Oh. I would still put it up. When my background, I want to put my AC stuff up. Assassin's Creed? Except you. I'm watching you. Probably not a bad idea, Big Bobby. Keep an eye on him. Oh my god, I need that emote on each side of my rage emotes. I want to play Jackbox. Oh my god, yes. Are you going to be doing another Jackbox stream soon? When do you not want to play Jackbox? I know. Mom knows what I want. Yeah, parents are great that way. Yes, I have some of the statues. Really? Huh. See, I haven't really been following any of the Assassin's Creed stuff in a while, so I'm behind on some of the... That's what you're talking about, right? Statues for the characters in Assassin's Creed universe? Are you guys flexing your emotes right now? Wait, is that Piccolo? That looks like a very surprised Piccolo face. Or a Namekian, anyways. I'm assuming it's Piccolo. Oh, it even says Pick right in there in the name of it. Okay, let's read this here. Captain's note, SW003, Black Market leads. Why? Why won't Willis just give the shrink ray to me? He's really befuddled by this. Blast into the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show, I did apologize for shutting him down 5 times, but architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? Did I use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks at the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. This guy's philosophy is interesting, to say the least. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Groundbreaker is where I'm actually headed, isn't it? Weapons from the Void. Oh, I still have to do that. Alright, fine. Let's do this now before I forget about it. Dialogue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. You know what? I like this pattern. Let's keep it with that. Yes, please. Time dilation location hits. You have unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies for different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. So that is a thing. Try different locations to see the different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Well, that makes sense. Don't you dare. Wait, what? Yeah, Connor from 3, Black Flag, and then Altair, I'm guessing? That's awesome. I did enjoy the first one. The gameplay was extremely repetitive, but I did enjoy what they were trying to do with it. And I love Ezio. Like, if I didn't have the series ruined for me, I would probably be a huge Ezio fan at the very slightest. That's awesome, Skip. Okay, let's get this perk stuff going on here. All right, what do we got? Well, we're not going to be alone. Walk speed, sprint speed. That could be handy. What do we need? 5. So we need to be at least level 10, it looks like. Companion crit chance, that could be useful. 5 base armor rating. Oh, that's just vendors. Carrying capacity. Recharge rate. I don't care about encumbrance. Vendor prices, okay. Let's do the recharge rate. Actually, I kind of want this. No, let's stick with the recharge rate for now. Maybe I might actually use it more often if I had access to it on a more regular basis. There we go. Committed. Codex. I'm not going to worry about that. I've played all except the end of Rogue and the end of Unity. Oh, wow. I didn't realize you were such a huge fan. Hopefully we get some Assassin's Creed with Vikings next year. Oh, right. I heard that. All the bearded goodness. Hey, Wendigo. Just stopping by and saying goodnight. Nikki has to go to bed, too. Otherwise, we can't hear stupid news in the morning on the radio. That sounds awesome. All right, Wendigo and Nikki, thank you. Thank you, Wendigo, for swinging on by and saying goodnight. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. And Nikki, I guess you're turning in too, eh? So I hope you both have a wonderful evening. They were talking about going back to Japan or China and digging deeper into China. Really? Huh. Panda, if I do as good as I did today, I will hit affiliate Sunday. 2.4. Nice. Just keep going with that game. You seem to attract 8 to 12 people like on a regular basis. So, yeah, go for it. Okay, man, it's our bedtime. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. All right, Unspoken. Thank you for the bits. And, yeah, hopefully we'll see you again soon. All right, let us carry on. And we shall follow. We shall look for Gladys. Yeah, guys. My dad wants me to go to bed. All right, Enchanted. Have a good night, too. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I definitely can see that. I don't know. I was a fan when the series first began. Like I said, I enjoyed the first game, despite how repetitive it was. I loved Ezio's trilogy. I played the games late. Let's save before we do this. Or not. I can't save on the ship, really? There we go. Sorry, blue screen, guys. One sec. Anyways, I got into AC late. So I was playing through Brotherhood when 3 was coming out. Or when 3 had released. And ordinarily I hate it when people spoil things for me. But a friend of mine spoiled 3 for me. And probably this is why he spoiled it for me. He told me how it ended. And the main reason why I loved the AC series at the beginning was because of Desmond, I think his name was. And I heard what they did with his character and the real world aspect after 3 and going into 4. And I'm like... And I could tell that it just seemed to be heading towards a path of them milking it, the series. And as an outsider who's seen them doing yearly releases of it, that's exactly what it looks like they did. I am going to the Groundbreaker. That's awesome. Air conditioning is pretty great. I'm taking a break, right, but I'm playing them in order. When I eventually get around to it, that's my intention too, is to play them in order. All this time I thought you were talking about air conditioning. Well, see, that's the funny thing. There was some talk about air conditioning earlier, Bobby. I bought the first game and loved it, and then I didn't buy any more of them for some reason. That's because there's so many. There's so many. Good night, Nikki. I'm going to buy next year's game, though. The Viking one. What's it called? Kingdom? Or is that its code name or something? F in chat for Desmond. That's his name, Desmond. Okay. Yeah, like that was the biggest draw for me. And once I heard how 3 ended, I think I finished Brotherhood because I knew I was close to the end of it, and then I didn't touch Revelations. Which I kind of regret because I did still like Ezio as a character, but oh well. Yeah, they're dragging it, but I do love the Animus story. And I wish they hadn't done what they did. I really do. The new girl that's in present day is pretty cool, though. Yeah, she is cool. I see her being the new Desmond. Oh, so they're bringing it back around. That's good. Maybe it might rope me back in. Kingdoms is the rumored name. Oh, okay. No name yet. This is the first year they didn't say anything during E3. Well, they're on a bi-yearly schedule now, right? We're just doing that. Okay. To the Groundbreaker. Docking bays. Welcome to the system map. I was just there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Ooh. That looks cool. I want to say yearly, but I don't know. I know the recent game that came out was... They took a year break for that one. There was 2 years between Origins and Odyssey. And I had heard that they were going to start doing that on a regular basis now. Because their scores were just abysmal. They were getting like 6s and 7s when they kept doing them on a yearly schedule. They didn't release a game this year, but we'll see if that holds. Yeah, right, they rushed Black Flag and had to go back and fix it. Oh, really? Black Flag was 4, right? Huh. If I had to guess, I'd say it will go back to yearly because it's still a cash cow. I know. And that's the part that... I mean, it worries me because it compromises the artistic integrity of the game, in my opinion. Because they're just rushing it out for the sake of rushing it out. I don't know. That's just my views, I guess. But at least they talked about it during E3. Yeah, they give us a taste, I guess, right? This is the first one where they didn't talk about it. Oh, not at all. Okay. Well, maybe they just didn't have enough to share. Origins and Odyssey were only a year apart. This year, though, they didn't release anything. Oh, okay. I heard there was 2 years between them. I guess I was mistaken. And they rushed Unity. Yeah, I heard a lot of bad things about Unity. Body break, I must find the perfect tree. Okay. Alright, well, good luck finding your tree. If you find a tree with a hammock nearby, stay away from it. That's mine. Alright, let's carry on. Let's see what the Groundbreaker has for us.
You got a sec?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Are you asking to leave my crew and join hers?
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless, or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you.
Sure, we could head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Break time's over. I like that they do take off the mask when you're talking to the character. That is good. I did get it for free though. Okay. Everything is better when it's free. Thank you, Big Papi. I never had any trouble with Black Flag. Maybe they patched out the bugs before I played it. That's possible. I heard there were a lot of problems with the ship. The naval battles. Stream elements, no one's talking to you. Go away. I don't know if it was just how the battles ran or if it was glitchy or what, but that's what I kept hearing about, was how it was just not fun. Select up to 2 companions to accompany you. Oh! You can... That's cool. I guess we'll select Pravati. And we now know that there's 6 unlockables. Well, alright then. Yeah, it was bad with shipping stuff. I had to do 3 updates within the first week. Oh my god. Within the first week? That's insane. Unity was the worst. Okay, I heard it was terrible. Mainly because it just, from what I heard, there wasn't really any updates to like the gameplay, and the story was just mundane. Does that sound about right, or was there other stuff? Okay, first week they fixed stuff. I didn't get my Xbox One until like a month after it was out, and then I borrowed AC4 from my brother. Oh, okay. So you had a taste of it, maybe. Oh no, first week they fixed. Oh, I see what you mean. You didn't get a okay. So you got it after they fixed most of the problems.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Dreams too come true, Parvati. Parvati. I gotta remember to pronounce your name properly. It's not like it's hard.
That's not the point. This hackman just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a trick.
Do you speak? Oh, you do.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
With a tossball stick. Is that supposed to be like a play on baseball? The guy threatened to toss you out of an airlock. I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me. Always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
A Spacer's chosen man. Okay, Spacer's chosen. So this is the tossball teams, the Chosen against the Rangers, I guess. So you defended the honor of your team.
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Oh my god, is this guy recruitable? Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Yes. In case no one caught it, my name in this game is Happy Space Panda. I never cut your name. I'm Happy Space Panda.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
I feel like he's a potential companion. I just realized I don't really know a lot of the companions. Usually there's more leaks than what I've been hearing. Ooh. Steal. No, we're not going to steal. No swiping. So I know there's Parvati. I know there's Ellie, I believe her name is. And I heard there's some sort of priest.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Alright, well, let's talk to you. Actually, let me catch up real quick. I didn't play it due to viewers, but I'm playing it now and loving it, but it is a remaster. Okay. Yeah, don't let the viewership get you down. Like, I'm only sitting at 4, but I'm having a blast with this game. I care, but not that much. I'd rather be playing the game than have a higher number. So, I mean, if you love the game, I say play it anyways. Unity kind of picks up just after 3 due to the French Revolution. Oh God, they're not even consistent with the timeline? I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I just want to dual Hidden Blades back. Wait, they took it away? Oh my God, yes. I didn't like Odyssey due to no Hidden Blade. That's kind of like a staple in Assassin's Creed. Actually, you know what? I've watched Wendigo and I think Skip 2 play Origins, was it? The most recent one? The Greek one. I don't remember which is which. It just looks like a third-person action game. I didn't like Odyssey due to no Hidden Blades. This guy's companion ability is hilarious. Okay, thank you. You just confirmed the suspicion I had. Odyssey was great, but yeah, I missed the Hidden Blade. I think they did well with what they had, though. I'll take your word for it. Well, yeah, I love Odyssey. I'm a big Greek person. Odyssey is okay, but missed those killings. Pushing a spearhead clean through people's heads is pretty satisfying. Skip, that's so gory. Panda, no swiping. Panda, no swiping. Panda, no swiping. I wanted to, though, Siren. It was right there. Oh, I meant when Unity came out because of how bad it was. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, hell no. The last game was in ancient Greece. The attacks are different, too. I mean, I get that they're trying to change it up and make it more appealing because it's a departure from what the earlier games were. But there's certain aspects of it that shouldn't really be compromised. Like I said, it looked like a third-person action game with the open world concept. I don't know. I guess I can't really judge it because I haven't played it. It just still seemed weird to me. Hidden Blade is in Origins, but not dual blades. Odyssey doesn't have Hidden Blades at all because the assassins don't exist yet. Oh, okay. Oh, that might be why. It's because of where they are in the history of what they're explaining. Okay. But the hidden ones are there. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Corporal Leonard Wheeler, is that...
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
It's that guy. Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great, I'll go talk to him and straighten
this out. You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
I like this guy. Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Yeah, fair enough. Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
What can you tell me about this guy?
Friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
See, but he's a buddy of Hawthorne. Which is totally why the ship has been seized, by the way. So there's tension between Groundbreaker and the board.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
I'm kind of curious, yeah. Why don't they just work together?
Sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
Yeah, fair enough. Sounds complicated.
Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
Out of the corner of my eye, all I see is, oh my god, that guy's neck is so long. So he has a long neck. What's wrong with that? Odyssey is just a third-person action game with a story very precursory to the series. That's true. I keep forgetting how early into the timeline it is, so that makes sense. Yeah, I wish I came out of the Animus more. That was the big draw for me in the early AC days. Desmond and his path. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved Altair, I loved Ezio. I'm sure I would have enjoyed going through Connor's story too if I had gotten a 3. But Desmond is what kept me hooked to it. Panda, who did you take power from? Oh, you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, were you? I gave the power to Edgewater, and I convinced the deserters to go back. I have finished the game in Odyssey, but I'm still stuck in the Animus. Agree, Panda, I love Desmond. Okay, thank you. Because everyone else I talked to who's an Assassin's Creed fan, for some reason, despise the Desmond sections. Like, not even tolerated. Like, they actually hated them. And I didn't understand it. Okay, you made the hippies return. Oh, that's right. I forgot you were calling them that. Yes, I did. The head hippie is now running the town. Adelaide. Right there with you. You don't talk to them anymore. Okay. Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
Looking for someone named Gladys.
Fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay. See you around.
Be seeing you.
But, Gladys. I'm assuming they're both mandatory, right? Speak to Gladys, talk to Yadam. Looks like it. I'm assuming that talking to Yadam is probably... Is that where the holographic shroud comes in? Do I have to pretend to be Alex Hawthorne? Oh god, things are getting real. Alright, let's talk to Gladys first. We'll deal with that mess.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
I didn't like the Desmond stuff until he got the hidden blade and could start wrecking people. At the end of 2 before Brotherhood. Okay, guys, I gotta head to bed. I'm in at 6:30. Oh, God. Thank you for hanging out. You're awesome, Siren. Hopefully I'll be there the next time you do Jackbox. I want to jump in on that fun again. That was awesome. But yeah, thank you for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Walking around the lab in AC1 was kind of whack to me. Why do you think that? I think I'm going to stream Brotherhood tomorrow. Nice. I'm about halfway through. I will swing by and say hello. Because that was technically the last AC game I played. So, join us in Jackbox. Oh, for sure. If I can be there, I definitely will try. So what was so whack about the lab? Good night, Siren.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You are hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
Okay, let's save real quick. Because I'm starting to become paranoid. I feel like the decisions are going to start being a little more important now. The whole Edgewater stuff was just like a precursor or a taste. There was no killing or climbing or horse riding or killing. Oh, so it wasn't action-y enough for you. Oh. This is not where I want to be. You go back to sleep, guys. I was not prepared for this.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Awesome. Oh my god. Alright, so this kind of reminds me of what would happen if you took Diamond City and threw in some New Vegas flair. That's kind of what this looks like it would be. Or if you've ever watched the show Altered Carbon, it reminded me of that too.
The outer system's route lately. Deader than a space caterpillar out there.
Traffic's down all over. Even the inners are holding on to their manufacturer.
Stevedore.
Exports are way down.
Steve Door.
One crew, their skip drive burned out. Couldn't get a new one for love nor money. Ended up selling the ship for scrap.
You're going to be offering up some side quests, I'm sure. Oh, it's Moon Man! Martin Callahan. You would think the choices are going to get serious on you, and you would be very wrong. It feels like it should be here. This place is cool. This place is like Rivet City from Fallout 3, but more lit up. Yeah, Fallout Rivet City. Yeah, it kind of looks like the marketplace in Rivet City, actually. That's a good comparison, too. With a lot more holograms, definitely.
I'm not going anywhere, you
Oh!
hear?
It's Ellie!
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Hi.
Something I can help you with?
No.
Take care.
Do you have anything to say?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
Is Jesse the one that My friend out in the entry who told me about the ship, told me to talk to. That just sounded extremely rambly and probably incomprehensible, didn't it? Let's just carry on. What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Welcome back, Big Papi. Did you find a nice tree? If you intend to get all followers, there's one in Edgewater that you could have already had. Is it the vicar? Whose name I can't remember at the moment. Because I remember hearing that there was some sort of priest companion that you could get. Vicar Max, thank you. Yeah, okay. No, my intention is not to get all of them. I just feel like Ellie, she's kind of been the face of this game, and not having her in my party just seems kind of weird. So, it was a mediocre tree. Oh, that sucks. Well, hopefully the next one will be better. Maybe I can look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If you're caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities. Well, at least the game warned you.
What seems to be the problem?
I'd like to see Just Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Oh, and that's just it. Okay, well that sucks. Ellie is probably the lamest companion, combat-wise anyways. Her personality is better than Felix, though. Well, I've heard how broken Pravati is, and eventually I'll get good at shooting things. So if she's average in terms of combat, I'm okay with that.
Take care.
I know she uses a gun, so... Well, I guess technically Ellie does, or Pravati does too. I feel like I need to, like, go somewhere. Okay. Blue screen. Okay. That's not the correct button. How do you use... Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Where is it? Is this it? There we go. I don't know how to use this. I gotta go help a new person on Let It Die. How long are you streaming? I will... Oh. Wow, time really flew by quickly here. At least another 15 minutes. Probably not much longer than that. But yeah, if you gotta go do whatever you gotta do, Big Papi, I appreciate you being here. You're awesome, thank you. I don't even know how you use the other item slots in your inhaler. He's done in 10 minutes. Well, if I had started on time, I would be. I'll be going for at least 50 minutes. Or around 50 minutes. I need to stop saying at least. I'll stay. Okay. Skip, how do I use this thing? This device projects a holographic image over the user and makes for an effective disguise in the right hands. It auto-uses. You just gotta have the right ID card. Oh. So if I just... Oh, that's right. There's no sneaking in this game. Or pickpocketing. So how do you do it? Earrings, light ammo. There is pickpocketing. You have to get your pickpocket lock picking high enough. Oh, okay. That I didn't know. Well, you know what? Screw it. We won't worry about it right now then. How do I get over there? Are you the door I need? Looks like it.
Rent an upstairs room?
Do I have to talk to you?
Got my sights on you.
Hi, Gladys. And company.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Guys, I just choked at the surprise of her having sugar cookies. Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven, just like store-bought. Okay, maybe they're not as good as I thought. Phineas sent me, he said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
What kind of absurdity is this? Any chance of a discount since Phineas sent me?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light on the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
So now, ears perked up to somebody saying cookies. Yeah, they're not the most delicious cookies, apparently. But I think there's an ID card in the room behind him. You can go in the room behind him. That's not restricted area. Oh, okay. Well, once we're done talking to Gladys here, I'll save again, and then I will go in there and try my luck. And we'll see how far I get before I get shot in the face. Alright. How many bits do I even have?
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here.
Purple berry bunch. Thanks for the food. Where do I need to look exactly? Oh, that's it there, isn't it? 1,166. Top left corner. Well, I'm nowhere close, so alright, fine.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Maybe next time, Gladys. I wanted to talk to you about that opportunity you mentioned.
Yes, dearie?
Ready to look into it.
Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering? On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, It came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
That would be my guess.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Well, she just said it was a manual. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go visit Auntie Cleo. Alright.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
I bet.
The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost. Outpost. Corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Thank you for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
She kind of sounds like a voice actor from New Vegas, actually. I can't place the character, but she does sound familiar. And it's bugging me. Okay, this was the door, right? Yes. Okay. Blue screen again. We will attempt this, like I said, and we'll get as far as we can before we end the stream. Hopefully we don't die horribly. Wanda Dorset.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Oh, you're the one I had to talk to. Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Well, technically that is what he said. That's not technically the message we want to give. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need mechanicals for?
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Why?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
Alright, I
I'd
can
be
try to
grateful
find
if
him.
you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Which we can't do anything about because our ship has been confiscated, right? Okay. We're gonna save it again, because I didn't realize that was her. Okay, let's try this again. Marted ID badge. Alright. You have found an ID cartridge to use with the holographic shroud. Oh, I see. It will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. Alright, you called it, Skip. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud is activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains shroud energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you're interrogated. Nope.
Looking sharp.
Well, nuts. Oh. I thought you were actually... I thought you were someone I had to run away from. Bavardi looks kind of strange with that armor on. I didn't recognize her at all.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Can I hide? Yeah, let's hide. My Dragon Ball Z set came with a certificate of authenticity. There must have been a lot of good stuff in there if you got a certificate of authenticity in there. That's awesome. How do I reset this? Guess I just have to hope. Journal. Dr. Jesse.
To the last ratchet on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
You walk out and back in or get caught and pass a dialogue challenge. Ow. That's weird and a little lame, but okay. Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Yeah, you're full of it. Open the door before I kick it down.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Alright, let's find out what's going on.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See,
I'm wondering if they reuse... Oh.
I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Okay, now she's done talking. I swear they're reusing some of the same actors from, like, past Fallout games or something. Because she reminds me of Sunny Smiles. I might be losing my mind, though. What did you do that got you into trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board had someone follow you and now you're hiding out. Level with me or I walk away right now.
You'd let a poor, ill woman get disappeared by the board? Awfully cold-blooded of you. Though I admire your backbone. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
On the Lost Hope. My ship. What does this have to do with the board?
Udon was my buyer for when I'd acquired the diamond. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udam's deposit I'd spent.
Well, he asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udam Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Alright, fine, I'll talk to him.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
7,200 experience. Oh, I almost leveled again. Well, I didn't quite level. I'm gonna head to sleep now, Panda. Yeah, I'm wrapping it up here. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Let's get to safety before I save.
Huh? What was that?
And there you are. Beautiful. Okay, I'll save off stream. All right, anybody that's still left, thank you for being here. Skip, Big Poppy, thank you as well. You guys are awesome. I will be back. Oh God, I have to think. Sunday. Today's Thursday, so I will be back on Sunday. So yeah, hope everyone has a wonderful evening.